How you doing? And welcome to Epic Interactions, where a couple guys and a girl get together, have some fun, play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of our childhood stories, best stories, funny stories come from this game, and it's gonna be fun.
True.
So, just like last week, Baltimore, who plays our cleric, or Ryan, who is Baltimore, who plays our cleric, will be late today. It's just his schedule for this month, so it's gonna be like this for just a couple more weeks, but he's going to be coming in shortly. Some updates and announcements. We are actually in the works right now. I have some connections that will be helping us do a Twitch layout. She is actually working on that as we speak, and once it gets up and running, she will get credit for that, as well as some of our very own composed music. So that will be really cool, but that is going to take just a little longer, more than maybe toward next month or so. Another thing as well, for the guys out there, I know toward the end of the stream, usually around like an hour and a half, my laptop just doesn't keep up just with the continuous stream. Unfortunately, I'm working on getting a desktop to help that out. But as for right now, what we're going to do is we are going to take a break about halfway in, and you're going to see us go offline. I'm just going to go ahead and just restart my computer, just kind of just restart it all together, and we're going to see if that works. Hopefully, it might take a little longer for our break, but we'll get up and running, and then hopefully that should run for the second part of that hour. Let's see. Other than that, next week, I am actually getting together with someone this week to create a character, and we should have a guest player next week, a good friend of ours. I'm not going to release it until it is actually confirmed. We have character down on paper, and everything will be ready to go. So definitely keep an eye out for that. For talking with us, I actually did some things afterward, which I'll talk about. Feel free to chat in the Twitch chat with the players. Unfortunately, me being the dungeon master, trying to keep up with everything and talking to people is just a little much for me, and working the technology. But if you play with other players, they'll talk, have fun, make jokes, and probably
get distracted from the story.
Oh yeah. When I start, yeah, it's okay. I'll just start deducting XP.
Hey.
So but anyway.
Cool.
To kind of pick up where we left off last week, our heroes were in the Gobbletory, taking on chieftains one after one after one, until finally some of them came to an agreement where the Troll King Suradesh, or Giant King, that was in control of the goblins, will be done one-on-one combat with Rahun, along with a gentleman named Otis, merging together to form a raging barbarian bear totem, if you will. So with that, the others are also in the process of trying to find their lost magical items, those that were taken from them, or items that they have had in the past. Other than that, we'll go ahead and pick up there, where I'm actually going to have everybody start with initiative. If you guys could just roll that for me. And while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna get some music going.
Appropriate for a barbarian. I got a 6.
Great.
7.
Just hold on to that for me real quick.
Hey. I'm rocking my Corvus shirt today, so that way I could get some extra inspiration during this fight.
You've never heard.
Yeah. I hope he's okay.
So, alright, so with that, what we're gonna do, okay, yes. Pull up my stuff here. Go ahead, what do we got? What do you guys get?
I got 6.
7.
6, 7, and that's with your bonuses?
Yes.
Everyone, you got 6.
That's right.
12. Alright.
Our stuff's finally pulling up as a URL when you put like twitch.tv/epicinteractions.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's coming up as like an actual URL now.
Hot time.
I know, right?
So, first up, Suradesh will go first. He is going to go ahead and do 30. He's going to come right up in here if his platform will work here. Excuse me. Yes? What's going on?
She's just.
I'm trying to figure out my Twitch. It's not working.
That's all.
Is it?
I got it. I'll check that. Keep going.
Alright, so.
So Suradesh will go first.
Yeah, Suradesh, as he starts, he grabs his Morningstar club, his shield, and starts to bound forward. Is yours working?
Yeah.
Alright, so I just want to make sure people can actually watch.
Yeah, we're still good.
Alright, so he actually comes just straight at you. He's going to do a multi-strike, straight at your face.
Awesome.
One with his sword, or one with the Morningstar, one with the shield. They're both going to miss with a 13.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right. And next up will be Cass. You're up. So, just to kind of give you a layout of what's going on right now, Suradesh has engaged battle with Rahul in the Goblatory. You have a couple goblins off to your left and right that came in that was part of that 30. Remember those goblins that came in? Some of them stayed behind. Some of them actually ran out as the war chiefs or the war chieftains stepped forward to block off the entrance to stop all the goblins coming in. The goblins, from what you can tell, are outside, the majority of them, fighting a dome-like structure that you can tell were kind of dwarves, dwarven accent. But it just looks like a dome of shields now that you're a little bit closer. And it's just being swarmed, and that dome just holds. Correct.
Do I still see the goblin that had Rahul's boots of haste?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. You'll see him.
Right. I'm going to. Do I have any idea where the. Just locate object capture.
It counts for whatever the spell says, but I believe you're out. Yep. Every single last session, I've never been able to hear it. Sorry.
Do I have any idea where the armory is?
I don't know, do you?
I'm sorry.
You're just watching? Okay.
Looking around the room.
Baltimore's turn. Baltimore's going to start looking for his stuff. And that is a 20. Nice. And he actually points out. He goes, "The goblin over there has the boots," and he points over here.
Ah!
Do I hear that?
Do I hear that?
Yeah. Well, yes, but you're currently
In a battle.
Yeah.
But I do hear it.
You do hear it.
I take a quick glance real quick to where I see the goblin.
Okay. In your raging vision, you see your boots.
Just wanted my own eyes. I saw it.
Okay. Yeah, with your own eyes, you saw. Yeah, and you can tell they're your boots.
Awesome. Perfect. A little stress came up.
That's actually gonna be his turn. Sorry, I'm over here figuring stuff out. Rahul, you're up.
Awesome. I will go ahead and even though I am transmutated, I still have my basic barbarian effects? Like I can still go reckless and I can go frenzied rage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, keep in mind you still have the one exhaustion point, but it's currently being canceled out right now.
Yeah.
So if you do go to a frenzy after this raid, you have 2.
2 exhaustion. Yeah, I'm probably not going to, but I will.
I mean, up to you. It's up to you. Right.
I will go ahead and use these first attacks that I have, which I have 2 attacks, right? That's it.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks right now. Yeah.
Just my 2 actions because I'm moving stuff. Gotcha.
Correct.
Alright, then I'll use both my attacks and I'll make them both reckless. And reckless gives me advantage, but then it gives them advantage when they attack me. So.
Cool.
Oh, yay. You're doing good for me. Alright. And I just add my strength modifier.
Correct.
Okay. So then I got a 24.
24?
Yeah.
24 will hit.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and do all the damage now.
As the first strike against Suradesh is blown with your fist.
Yeah! Well, with my like fist claw bear thing. A bear claw. Ooh, nice. That's 13 plus 11 is 140.
Sure. 24?
Yeah. Alright, that's the first attack. And the second attack now. Wow, that's 10 things.
Starting to get that.
21 to hit?
21 will hit. And what was the first one? I'm sorry.
24 damage for the first attack. I'll do all the damage for the next. 8. 19 damage. Hey!
Okay.
I'm strong.
As
you
and you notice that as you're like coming out, you notice that these nail-like structures are like actually coming from your fist, almost as like a bear claw. And the strength of a bear almost like as you hit, like you feel your hit, but then you feel like a more reinforced like flux go into your fist as you're like hitting these.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just let out like a barbarian slash bear. Spit like all over your face.
Yeah. Alright. It's gonna be Suradesh's turn. As he's just gonna take his club, just come down with it, along with taking his shield into it as well.
Let's go.
That is going to be a 21 and an 18.
First one hits, second one does not.
Okay. As the club comes in, that's going to be 23 points of damage, so for you to be 11.
Okay, half anyway, to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sweet.
And as the shield misses, the skull that's on the shield, you almost see the mouth kind of.
Oh, true. Does it let out like a little spark of fire or anything?
No,
like,
you just
open up?
you just see the jaw of the skull almost like take almost like a bite, but nothing seems to happen. Like it's almost like it's like as it passes, you're like, what the? Like
Okay.
almost very, very, very odd. Like.
All right, awesome.
Okay. Cass, you're up.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anything else that belongs to any of us.
Make an investigation check. 6. Cool. Are you adding your stuff too? Yeah, alright, cool. Let me know if you roll an actual one. Have you rolled an actual one? Yeah? Alright, cool. So, with that, it's gonna be Baltimore. Baltimore, he's gonna go for another strike. Yeah. This time.
Alright, so I want to just understand, like, we're in, like, a dome structure right now.
It's like a big, massive cave, if you will. But
there is an opening that leads to outside.
Correct. It's all like through where you first came in.
Okay, gotcha.
And then when you hit this part, it almost goes up into like structures, almost like a coliseum, where like you have certain floors, but on those floors you see the tunnels. Like you
Okay.
see massive, you see
Yeah,
tunnels that
okay.
the goblins would go in and out,
Okay.
which are currently empty.
Yeah.
You can
yeah,
imagine
oh,
that
yeah.
everybody's
Fighting.
Everyone's
That's
fighting
right.
right
They're all fighting. They're
They're-
being barricaded
yeah.
by the other war chiefs and stuff. Right. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I
Just
mean,
getting
you'll
my
see
bearings.
goblins like trying to come in, and the war chiefs are just literally stopping them.
Yeah.
So. Closer. Cool. All right. That Baltimore.
Yeah. Baltimore just won.
See something, and he is going to come over here. He goes, "Let me pass." And the goblin chiefs kind of look at him. What do you mean? My stuff is out there. Let me pass.
True.
And they just kind of step to the side, not needing an intimidation check. And he's just going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to get right there as he sees something of his outside.
That's awesome.
And he's just like going straight toward the dome. Like,
Oh yeah, doesn't even
care. Tell me that.
That's totally
Alright.
Baltimore.
Now, with that, Rahul, you're up.
Alright, cool.
You just got slugged. Just slugged.
Just kind of take it, I'll eat it, and not really pay too much mind of it. I'm gonna keep in the back of my head that like my boots are right there. So every once in a while, I'm gonna just kind of like look to the outside and make sure same goblin's still standing there, my boots still on and stuff like that. In fact, I'll do that right now.
Oh, with the boots? Yeah, he's not moving.
He's not moving, still
Nope.
set. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, then that was my free action, so I'll go ahead and I'll just do. When you did your attacks on me, they were advantage on me, right?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna do that for next time because I did
Sure.
reckless so much. I'll just do 2 normal attacks this time.
Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah. All fair. Right? Just have fun. Can't have fun if you're doing the douche.
Oh no. Yeah, you can.
Alright, 23.
23? 23 will hit. As again, you just take it, and every time you hit, like I said, it's like you hit, and then it
Yeah,
goes.
it kind of keeps going
yeah.
after that, like more momentum is pushing through. That's awesome. 19 damage again.
19 damage.
And for anybody who's out there, who, like, Moon doesn't usually do that much damage, they're able to get all the infused out there. If you don't know what's happening, go back to a previous episode on YouTube.
Actually, I don't know if it got that far. So, but to help people get updated while you're rolling, Rahul got infused with a bear totem barbarian by the name of Otis, who joined the party last minute to fight for his freedom as well. Also, by Emerald, who is our druid, who's currently away at Ghana right now, is in an artifact that currently also is playing a part in this battle. Not necessarily doing anything, but just giving aid to Rahul.
Got him in my head. I'm pretty sure this one's not going to hit. It's a 15.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay,
So this time you hit him, and you're like, nope.
nope,
Nothing. Nope, nothing there. You do anything else?
No, I'm probably, you know what I'll do? So just use my movement to get a little bit closer to that goblin that has my boots.
Sure. You're gonna.
I'll use half my movement.
So you're just gonna come around him, right?
Yeah, just get a little bit closer. Hey, it's saying that people can't view it, so they need to be subscribed. Yeah.
It says restricted to subscribers only. I
haven't changed anything. You can see it?
I could, but again, that might be because of the fact that I'm also.
I hit anything and active can't see anything.
Okay. We have 3. Oh, I guess you, Tony, and Ryan. All right. So you're moving that.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you guys just give us 1 second? Can you see it, Kelly?
I can see it.
I want to make sure that you guys can see and watch and view all this goodness that's happening right now.
Getting some background messages saying people can't see it. We're trying to fix it.
Oh, really?
That's apparently what's happening is people just can't see it.
It says we're offline.
Do something themselves.
All right. Well, we're back up. Hopefully that readjusted some things. I did a restart on my computer. If you guys can see everything, please let us know if you're still having that restricted issue. Try and reset yourself, maybe, or maybe try and reboot. If it's still having that issue,
the page maybe.
yeah. If it's still having that issue,
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. I'll have to try and look it up. I'm not 100% sure, but we're just going to go ahead and continue for now, unless somebody knows something otherwise.
I think it might just be Twitch itself, because I mean, it seems like some people are getting it, but some people aren't. It could be something that's just
Mine's still
completely.
doing it.
Yours is still doing it. My phone's still doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. I think it might
Yeah.
be a Twitch thing. I mean, it might just be messing up for some people because I have us and I can view us and everything like that.
Okay.
So
maybe it might be iPhones.
Maybe
Maybe it's an
we're
iPhone.
both on iPhones, right?
Yeah, and you're
I'm
with
on
Droid.
Ashley
Android.
is too.
Huh?
It might be iPhones then. They might be getting a
Astros.
restriction.
Ash's on. Okay.
So again, that might be just Twitch and
Yeah, I know Ryan. I don't
doesn't
think,
have an iPhone.
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
that.
he's a droid.
Yeah.
So anyway, weird. But I'll
Get
have
your shit together.
I'll have to look
Twitch.
into that and see what else is going on. As for actually, I know the
We're
person.
still recording, right?
Yeah, we're still recording. That's fine.
Then it will be on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I had to restart my computer, but there'll still be two.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have a friend that actually is currently watching. We are live. Let me know if you can see it. All right, so to kind of bring us up to date on where we're at, Rahun and Suradesh are fighting.
I just got closer to the goblin with my boots, and now we're back at the top of the round.
Yeah, back at the top of the round with
Baltimore can see us.
With Suradesh taking his turn.
As has advantage this time.
Correct. As the first hit will go to a 24.
24 hits.
And a natural crit.
Oh.
So, for the first one, will just be the club, or the mace. That's going to be 27, so 26 halved is going to be 13.
Okay.
13. And now for the shield. So he came in with the club, beat you upside the head. And my friend says she can see us as well. So
I think it's an iPhone thing.
hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay's currently watching. So she may or may not be playing with us next week.
Hi, Lindsay.
So it'll be fun to see her, chat with the players, have fun with them.
I'm on the chat.
So
always.
So as he came out on the club, hit you upside the side there, leaving yourself weak as he comes in with a shield yet again, and hits inward. And the shield itself doesn't do much damage to you. Actually, it only does 2 points of bludgeoning damage. However, as it comes across, that skull opens up again. This time, as it gets within view of you, you notice that the skull itself is white.
Okay.
There seems to be some kind of black engraving on the top of the forehead.
Can I depict what it looks like, or am I too raged?
You're too raged. And you start to see the bones of the skull go to a big grin. As the shield come across as you, almost meets you face to face, as you feel a life source being pulled and sucked out from you, from this skull.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah! Advantage. Anything for Emerald or anything like that? Any advantage or any? Nothing? No? Being a bear?
Good luck.
19.
19. So you take 6 points of 16 points of necrotic damage, halved, which is 8.
8. Okay, so I got the 13 plus 2, making it 15. Well, I did subtract the 13 on it, but I got plus 2 from it actually biting me, but then an additional 8
So you got
damage.
2 and then 8, so 10 damage altogether.
Okay, 10 more damage. Got it.
And then also, as you see, the energy that was sucked in, you notice that there seems to be like a vein that pops in Suradesh and actually goes across his chest.
God.
And Cass, you're up.
So I'm gonna go over by where Baltimore said that goblin was with the boots of haste.
Sure. Okay. And as you approach it, it's just kind of eyeing you.
Like, what kind of weapons do you have on it?
A sword and shield.
He doesn't have a bow.
No bow.
Okay. I was gonna try and barter with arrows, but I don't have anything to barter. Is he wearing? I'm assuming he's wearing the boots on his feet.
Correct.
Do I have shoes on?
No.
Just got word. Some people are noticing that the browser isn't working, but the app is. So if
Okay.
you're going off a browser, there might be an issue. But if you're going off the actual Twitch app,
Or is it the other way around? Because my Twitch app is not working.
The Twitch app is not working for you. Okay.
So maybe
it's like a opposite thing. iPhones have to go on browser, and
in the
Androids have to go on app.
medias. Okay.
Yeah, but that's apparently what helped somebody else. Roar Master 5000. I don't know. If that's,
War Master 5000.
I don't know if that
sounds like a awesome Coke or something.
Yeah, no.
Try some Roar Master.
It's like a new energy drink or something. No, apparently they were on browser and it didn't work, but when they switched to the app, it worked. So
okay.
Try switching to browser if the app isn't working, or try switching to app if the browser isn't working.
All right. Yeah, try that out. I apologize. I'm not really sure. We've never actually encountered this issue.
Yeah,
prior.
This is the first time.
So
again, I think it's Twitch. Get your shit together, Twitch.
My friend says that it works for her in browser.
Okay,
so it's working for her totally. So anyway, just stay tuned for the YouTube episode. I always post it within like at least a couple days or so. So keep chatting with them. Let us know what you think. Appreciate those that information. That is what we look for. We cannot help and improve without you guys. So, Cass, you were standing side by side to this goblin. He's just kind of giving you this face, like, what do you want?
Those boots you're wearing, they're his. I'm just gonna point at Rahoon as he's like.
They're mine now.
Well, don't you guys all share your things?
No. We acquire what we win.
You won those.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear the story. How did you acquire them?
I fought for them
When?
yesterday. I like these boots, and these boots are mine. Unless you have something better.
Are you proficient with the bow?
No. Careless with the bow.
Wow.
You have gold? Seeing as you're a slave, I don't think so.
No.
So why don't you step back?
Hashtag savage.
Goblin savage. GS.
Kind of sassy, just be like, alright then. And just kind of step off and, like far enough away from him where he doesn't feel like I'm.
Sure. And he goes back to walking
Kill
through.
that fool. Kill that fool.
Baltimore
I got arrows.
goes out. You see Baltimore just gone. And all of a sudden he just starts just pushing off goblins. He is dead set on one location right now. With that, Rahoon, you're up.
Yeah, we're still good, man.
Alright.
I'm up after. Oh yeah, after Baltimore. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So going in for 2 attacks. Gonna go ahead and go for some regular attacks now. I'm not gonna give him any advantages at the beginning right now. Hey, Chopper's back. Welcome back, Chopper.
What's up, Chopper? I don't know who Chopper is, but sure.
Somebody who's continuously coming back and watching us every week and in
Yes.
the chat. And
Thank
in
you.
The chat. So shout out to Chopper for
Appreciate
being back.
that. Stay tuned. I have some information for later if you actually want to get on something and actually talk with us voice to voice. So,
Oh, snap, Chopper.
all right.
19.
19? 19 will miss. No, it
19.
doesn't really miss. You actually just hit him, but it's just hitting that skin. Nothing really going on.
Okay, so it's like a tight
You know.
AC.
No.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Alright, second attack. If 19
Nothing.
didn't get it,
Sound
didn't get
good.
it.
Top of the round.
That shield took a little bit more.
They're both gonna miss with an 11 and a 8.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, cool.
We
So
both just
again,
swung there.
the shield's still trying to. I mean, its mouth just keeps opening as it comes in your direction, but not seeming to landing any type of hit.
Okay.
Cass, you're by this goblin. This goblin literally just focusing on the Suradesh.
He's not paying attention to me. I'm gonna kind of like move behind him, be stealthy.
Sure. Roll stuff.
18.
18.
Nice.
So what do you do?
I'm literally going to take an arrow out of my quiver, walk right up behind him, and jam it in his neck.
Oh!
So you pull out an arrow. It does pull out your diamond arrow for you. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh, man. I wonder what's going to happen now.
So you add your proficiency bonus, and we'll go ahead and add your dex. Because it is more of like a...
Do I need to be adding my proficiency bonus? Because I'm just using
Wait,
bare
I'm not
fist.
sure
but
my
you call it
proficiency
bare
bonus
thing?
Now, if you're a monk...
that-
Right. No, proficiency bonus is right there. So add that.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows, this is a D20 die. I'm not just telling everybody the die. This is a D20 die.
Yeah. It's a cutting off a little
It's just, it just says die.
That's the one who got you that shirt, so.
Maybe this shouldn't have been the best shirt. Yeah.
14.
14. 14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That's still your D10. Add your dexterity to it, and your proficiency modifier. As you come up behind this goblin, literally taking your arrow, shoving it in its neck, as you hear the. Go ahead and roll damage.
10, that's right.
The D10. Yep.
8.
8. So add your proficiency modifier and then your dexterity modifier.
16.
16. Yeah, the goblin just goes down. Take the boots.
It's mine.
Okay.
Hey! That's my friend.
I do something useful.
I threw my hat in.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you've been good. You've been good.
All right. So, all right, cool. That was going to be your turn. Baltimore. Baltimore is going to go in.
Oh,
Speaking of Baltimore,
yeah. Nice timing.
Give us 1 second as our cleric is stepping into the building.
Hearing that echoes of it.
Yeah, seriously.
It's the echoes of it.
What is up, dude?
So how many goblins have I just beat up already?
So, Baltimore, to kind of give you an update on what is happening, you were there, you saw the boots of haste, and then you were like, all right, no problem, I see them. Noticing that Cass also saw them, you took a look outside and immediately saw your shield.
Okay.
You went out, and you were like, if that's where my stuff is at, that's where I'm going to go.
Now, when you said that I turned and I looked out, you're talking about the group, excuse excuse me, the group.
Turn them out.
That's like right outside the door, right?
Yeah, so you're heading out the door. You see a massive goblin horde, also along with a dome of shields. Now coming up closer, you see a dome of shields with your passive perception. You notice that the insignia is of some dwarven language you don't understand, but they are physically holding a dome shape with their shields together, just fending off the goblins that are just jumping on top of each other. To try and penetrate this shield, this dome shield, if you will. But you notice that one of the goblins off to the left has your shield, specifically in one hand, and then has a sword in another.
Oh yeah, I go to that one. I'm gonna start beating on him.
Yeah, I figured you would. You're able to get to him within the 30 feet, and he's not even like focused on you. He is actually like about to go and jump on this dome to make
Can I
another
snap
run.
his neck?
You're gonna do what?
Can I try to snap his neck before he jumps? Can I
What?
come behind him?
What are you stabbing it with?
No, snap.
Oh,
Like I'm
snap his
grabbing
neck.
his-
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand check, and then roll your attack if you get it. I mean, you guys are essentially you're going for that.
It's a 16.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's not that difficult. And then go ahead and roll the attack. See if you get a crit.
See if I get a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And see how hard you get it. I mean, you may roll 1, and then you just like turn it. It doesn't even do it.
Am I adding like strength to this or?
Yeah, we'll say strength.
Okay, so it's 17.
17. Yeah. Sounds good. Go ahead and roll damage. Do a D8, but I want you to roll a percentage die. So roll a D10.
So am I rolling the D8 or am I rolling the D10 or am I rolling both?
You're rolling both.
Okay, both. So it was 8 on that and then 60.
60.
Oh wait, am I?
So 8 and 6.
Well, okay, so I rolled an 8, but if I'm adding my strength, then that becomes 12.
Okay.
And then yeah, the 10 is a 6.
Yeah. So you're able to get it, and you just rip the neck, and you just see the cowboy for like 2 seconds, just, and then he takes a look at you, and then just falls to the ground.
Body
Just,
one way, head the other way.
Good. I pick up my shield. I'm done this turn.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Rahul, you're up.
awesome. I glance over to see if my boots are still there.
No. You see a goblin on the ground, and you see Cass like pulling the boots.
Okay. I just let out a again, just a little bear roar. And go back, and I'm now even more focused, like completely focused on this fight now that I know Cass has my boots.
Sure.
So I will go ahead and do reckless attacks on him now, and do 2 attacks. Natural 20 and a natural 1.
Sounds
Natural
good.
20.
All right, natural 20 it is. Go ahead.
Oh, that was
So
scary.
you roll both the dice, you double
the dice.
and then add your modifier.
Yeah, not a problem. Alright, so rolling both dice. Ooh! So for the D4, the 1D4, I got an 8.
And for those that are watching, Rahul is currently infused with a bear totem and an emerald artifact from one of our druid players who is currently in Ghana that still wanted to partake in some way, shape, or form aiding the group.
He will be back. It is not the end for Emerald. He
Correct.
will be back once he's done.
Unless he dies.
Unless he gets bit by that one bad mosquito.
That one thing.
That one guy.
That one guy.
Alright, so 11, 22, 8, 30. Holy shit. This one attack, I did 41 damage.
Okay.
I'm talking, I used that adrenaline of seeing my boots are in safe hands now and away from goblins, and just clap them. Alright, reckless for the second attack as well, so you're checking to see if it's only on the first attack or if it's on the second. If it's only on the first attack, that's fine by me, honestly, because I got what I needed on the first attack.
I mean, it's okay if we want to do that. But I just want to double check, make sure.
Yeah, no problem. I will.
And this is reckless.
Yeah, reckless.
Nope. During this turn.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, then yeah, for my second one I did reckless again, and I got 20. I got 25.
25.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. 25 will work.
Sweet. Yeah, 19 damage.
19.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, for the first time, as you literally just right in the gut, you almost see him lose air, and then you go for the second time. And this time you just get that second fist in, and you see him actually. He looks somewhat hurt. Hey. So, and now it's his turn. He's gonna roll an attack on you.
Oh, right before he attacks, I'm just like, puny goblin bitch.
Got it. That's 2 natural 20s.
Yes!
They both had advantage, and I didn't.
No, I understand.
So club or the mace comes.
It only seems right.
That is going to be 18 minus, so 9.
18 only?
Yeah, 18.
That's even double the die. Like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like you got 2 crits, right?
So hold on, give me a second. So that's 22. So that's 28.
Okay, 28 half.
Which is 20 or 14.
14.
14. So from
So I
there,
got 20.
and again for the shield, and this time